Welcome to Audiotree Live. It is October 27th, 2017, and we're very excited to have in the studio with us today, Chris Farren.
Hello! And now I start, right?
Yes.
Days go by. Somehow I stay alive. I'm scared but I'm fine, so I stepped out of line, 'cause I know I can't die. I'm falling out of love with everything and everyone. I'm sad but I'm high, leaving it all behind, 'cause I know I can't die. I can't die. I can't die. In the middle of the night I heard a cry. You were sound asleep, I was too scared to look outside. So I tucked myself back in my bed and tried to ignore the hurricane in my head. I need you most when you ignore me. I wanna be your everyday. Say that you want me. Say that you want me. I watch you get dressed in the morning, kiss me on the head and say bye-bye. So now I'm on my own, yeah. Why can't I bear to be alone with myself? I need you most when you're not around me. I wanna be your everyday. Say that you want me. Say that you want me. Want me. Want me. Say whoa, and I'll be whatever you need. Say that you want me. Say that you want me. Say
Audiotree Live. We're here with Chris Farren. Chris Farren, hello.
Hello.
Welcome.
Thanks for having me.
So happy you could be here.
I'm so happy to be here.
Excellent. We enjoyed a sandwich a little bit earlier together. We watched some spooky films, and here we are playing music. Well, you're playing music.
Yeah.
That's important. So congratulations on your yearish anniversary of Can't Die coming out.
Thank you so much.
How do you feel a year later?
Oh, I feel good. I feel blessed.
Blessed.
You know, I really have the passage of time to thank.
Yeah, the inevitable passage of time.
Yeah.
Good point. Do you feel specifically about the album, fondness that you did the good job you hoped you would? Do you feel like you could have done some things different? Do you just enjoy playing the songs over and over again?
I feel good about the record, but I feel, as I feel every time I've ever made a record, that my next one will be better.
Yeah.
I hope.
Yeah.
Well, it's just panic until I make the next one, basically.
Right.
Yeah.
Well, I'm sure all of the creative juices are continually flowing, such that you're just waiting to make that new record.
Yeah.
All right.
Something like that.
I'm into that.
Yeah.
Feels like a good summary.
Yeah.
And I'm just wondering, as someone that's coming from a place, more collaboratively, that's a word, in bands, and being a kind of solo now, do you feel more pressure being alone in terms of writing and performing? Do you miss the collaboration and having kind of someone to work with? Or do you feel like, cool, I'm Chris Farren, I'm the boss, I'm solo by myself more so?
There's both. I mean, I still collaborate with my solo stuff, and I write songs with people sometimes, and people play on my records with me. There are times when I am recording or writing something on my own, and there is more pressure just from myself, just thinking like, oh, you have to come up with like a bass line that you like, and you can't just hope somebody else does it.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So there's that for sure.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's interesting. And yeah, so you just touched on songwriting a little bit. So do you prefer to collaborate on songwriting, or do you how does your songwriting process work, especially as a solo artist now?
As a solo artist, and basically in everything, I'll write a song, and I'll have like the basic outline of it. And like in my other band, Antarctigo Vespucci, I'll take that to Jeff, and he'll basically just like make it better with his production style and everything. And so I'll have like these outlines of songs when I'm writing a record, and if it's for a solo record, I'll just go back and look at all these outlines and just try to figure out how to make them sound the way I want to make them sound, and do cool stuff to them with my computer.
Excellent. And so do you find that you need to kind of make yourself a schedule, or does it more just kind of pour out creatively from you?
It sometimes pours out creatively, but more often than not, it's just like pulling my hair out, hoping something happens.
Sure.
So I find that it is helpful to make a schedule and just like wake up at a certain time when I'm not on tour and just write every day.
Sure.
Which is mostly terrible and bad and makes bad songs. But then when the inspiration or whatever comes, I'm ready for it.
Right.
And I'm like, I know what to do.
You're already in motion almost.
Right. Yeah. It's like a muscle that I exercise.
That's a very, I don't want to say journalistic, but I feel like people that write fiction or, journalism, they kind of have to make that schedule for themselves.
Yeah.
Otherwise, it's difficult to, like you said, like not doing anything and getting started is the hardest part about any writing process.
Oh, yeah.
Really.
It is.
So
It's the worst.
it's the worst. Well, things that aren't the worst, your next two songs.
Yes.
Go right into them.
Great. Okie dokie. I'm going to take a single sip of water.
Okay.
Great. Yes. That's wrong.
That's okay. It sounded great.
Everything's fine. Okay, here we go.
your underwear to the bossa nova preset on the omnichord. I am stubborn, I am stupid, holding on to my bad mood, but I couldn't help but crack a smile at you. One day I will be there for you. I apologize, you are always waiting for me. I'm swimming towards the surface, I can almost see the sky. One day I'll be there for you. Ba-da-da-ba-ba, ba-da-da-ba-ba, ba-da-da-ba-ba. Through the sound of sleep in bed, I heard the bell ring in my head. Death match with my mind can now get started. So I turn on the TV to drown out the screaming in my ears. If you can't think of something nice, don't think of. One day I will be there for you. I apologize, you are always waiting for me. I'm swimming towards the surface, I can almost see the sky. One day I'll be there for you. Why do you even try? What have I ever done for you, my love? Wake you up at night. It's 3 o'clock in the morning. Can you tell me one more time? I'll be alright. One day I'll be there. One day I'll be there for you. Ba-da-da-ba-ba, ba-da-da-ba-ba, ba-da-da-ba-ba. And now I just played the next one.
Yeah.
Great. Perfect.
If you have any, if you have any feelings you want to express right now, that's cool. But otherwise, just
I'm having a great time live on the internet. And thanks for having
thanks,
me.
internet.
Yes. Thanks to the internet. What a great place.
What a flawless place.
Flawless. Let's see if I can do this.
I caught you looking out the bedroom window again. It's always the same view, but you're hoping it'll change soon. I tried to make you smile, I tried 1,000,000 times. You turned away and whispered, baby, I'm not you. I can't lift my head from this king-sized bed. Oh baby, baby, I'm not you.
Audiotree Live, we're here with Chris Farren. So we were just talking a little bit about your writing process, which, and another thing that is very evident immediately with like your music, but also with like your social media, and is a very visual element to it. I was just curious if you had any sort of background with art or design or anything like that, or if that's something just kind of came up as you made music and needed accompaniments and merch and design and that kind of stuff.
Yeah, it's that part.
Yeah.
For sure. It's just like realizing I think a lot of the visual stuff just came from so I started doing solo stuff, and I just started as most people do solo stuff, just acoustic guitar and me. And there are people who are very, very good at that. And I think I was okay at it, but I didn't feel like I was doing anything very interesting at all.
Sure. Yeah.
So, I mean, that's kind of what led me to doing it like this musically. And then I just wanted to expand on that and not make it, being alone, feel like it was like a placeholder until I could have other people in a band or something
Absolutely.
like that.
Yeah. Yep.
And I wanted to at least see what the limits of being an actual alone person could be.
Right.
On stage. And so that's when I started doing all this crazy visual stuff. And I feel like I'm pretty much in like the infancy of what it is, because these are literally just like wedding DJ lights. And then,
Which is not a knock, wedding DJs.
Hey.
They're amazing.
respect. But yeah, and kind of doing stuff like this kind of led me into, making my own flyers and posters and videos and stuff. Just because I thought it was, I didn't have anybody else to do it for me. One.
Right.
And then I kind of quickly found the only way that I could make things that I liked were if I made them funny to me. So that's kind of how that all kind of came about.
Well,
yeah.
it's wildly entertaining, all
Well,
of
I
it.
appreciate it.
Which
That's-
is, keep doing that is what I'm saying.
That's the point of it.
Don't
So
start
I'm-
outsourcing it. Keep doing
No,
it.
no, yeah.
And then I also saw that you wrote a review of Bully's new album for Talk House.
Yes.
So did they just approach you to do that?
Yeah.
Which that's amazing. It is I think that you have a future in record reviews.
Thank you so much. I'd never done that before, and I was so scared.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, I think that part of the self-awareness of that is what's so funny about it, but also meaningful, because you're like, "Hi, I'm Chris Farren. I don't know what I'm doing, but I'm going to try."
Yeah, that's my vibe.
Yeah. You have to. I think it's one thing sometimes people and artists are a little bit like too cool for school, which is one thing, but I think it also is very meaningful to be super earnest about it. Because people are going to, let you try and maybe fail, maybe not.
Yeah.
As long as you're honest about it.
Yeah. I think that you're right.
So do you have another, if you could do another review of anything, a movie, a band right now, would you have anything in mind?
Oh, boy.
Or were you just watch Scream?
I love Scream.
Yeah.
It's my favorite film.
Would you like to share with the internet about what you told me about
Oh, yeah.
how it became your favorite film?
So when Scream came out, I was too young. I'm still very young, but at the time I was also young. And I couldn't go see it by law, and my mom wouldn't let me
It's
see it
very responsible
either.
of you and your mom.
Right. And so this was like right around AOL time. And so I found a website that had the script, the whole script of
The whole
Scream.
dang script.
And I just read it. And I just read it all the time.
That's
And I was
amazing.
like, this
Did you ever
rocks.
recreate? Did you ever act, or it was just reading?
No, but I think I must have had the costume, the scary murderer's
Yeah,
costume.
that's cool. That's something a young
is cool.
kid should have.
Yeah,
in their
totally.
closet.
And also, I don't know if anybody would remember this, but on AOL, there was like, welcome, you've got mail.
Sure.
And you could change those. And I made my
Oh.
welcome say, hello, Sydney, like from Scream.
That's so creepy, Chris.
I liked it. It was cool.
Oh man, I don't know if I still know someone with AOL, but I wish that I
There's
could.
no way.
I think my Nana does.
Nana. Somebody named Nana sounds like.
And I don't want-
I'm assuming that's your grandma?
It's my
Okay,
grandma, and
cool,
I
yeah.
don't. I was just thinking like pranking someone by changing the "You've Got Mail" to like that, but she would number one be like, "There's no way in hell she could change it back,"
And
she'd just
what
be
a
like, "What is
terrifying
this?"
experience.
I love my Nana. I would never do it.
Terrorizing your Nana.
It's fine. She'd probably be like, "What? I can't hear it. What's it say?" Did you have, what was your first instant messenger screen name? Do you remember?
Bake the moo cow.
Sorry, what?
Bake the moo cow.
Is there
I have no idea.
deeper? No.
I have no idea.
All right. So you log on, bake the moon cow.
Moo.
Moo cow, sorry. Moon cow.
Thank you.
Sorry. And then you search for Scream script. Enter. And then, so that was Chris Farren's childhood, more or less.
Yep. Back then,
What a glimpse.
I mean, there is many versions of this now, and
Mm-hmm.
it's a lot better. But back then, you would just go to like fan sites. It would be like
yeah.
a Scream fan site, and
Right.
it would have pictures.
Yep.
And like GeoCities type
Yes.
looking things. Yeah.
Yes. The good old days.
Yeah.
Oh, man. Okay, so you've got 2 more songs, right?
Yes, I do.
Hit them up.
Okay, here I go. I don't need the guitar for this one.
Okay.
Okay. Great. Wonderful. Everything is good. And I just. Which numbers? Yeah.
Cassie says I shouldn't talk about myself the way I do. Everyone is hurting, everybody's got a job to do. So let yourself be sad tonight. Tomorrow when you wake up, you'll feel fine. And if you don't, I'll be right here every day this year, holding up your head. Just remember what I said. Baby, don't be cruel to yourself. I don't know where I picked it up. I don't know who I got it from. My mother always told me I could do anything and be anyone. So give yourself a break tonight. Tomorrow when you wake up, you'll feel fine. No matter what, I'll be right here every day this year, holding up your head. Just remember what I said. Baby, don't be cruel. Baby, don't be cruel. Baby, don't be cruel to yourself. To yourself.
Yep.
Great.
You're
got it.
you're
I'm
nailing
getting
it.
I'm finally getting the
It's
hang of it.
perfect though.
Thank you so much.
You're welcome.
It's nice of you to say. Okay. Friday night, I'm alive. Who will I talk to tonight? I'm the shadow in the corner of the room. I make a move towards the crowd, smile and they turn around. They're not so sure about me, I can tell. Said these parties aren't for us, so why do we keep showing up? I said it helps me to feel human when I don't. If I could be around you all the time, I'd be content to just stay in every night. I just wanna feel like a human being. I just wanna feel like a human being. Later on, your father's car, he said I could be your heart. He tried to play it cool like no big deal. Skeleton didn't hold it in. I fall in love with everything. He said don't make it personal, but I did. If I could be around you all the time, I'd be content to just stay in every night. I just wanna feel like a human being. 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 My blood, my bones, my skull, my skeleton. My frame, my name, my heart can't hold it. If I could be around you all the time, I'd be content to just stay in every night. I just wanna feel like a human being. 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 My blood, my bones, my skull, my skeleton. My frame, my name, my heart can't hold it in. Wow! Another perfect Audiotree session by Chris Farren. Thank you to the internet.
Nice. Audiotree Live. We're here with Chris Farren. I mean, you already said it. Thank you so much for another perfect set.
Thank you for having
Of
me.
course. So you're here tonight in Chicago at Subterranean. And then you have a couple other dates this weekend in the Midwest in Toronto.
Yep.
So since you're out now, right now at Halloween, do you dress up? Or is it more?
I'm trying to figure that out.
Yeah. No pressure.
I mean, I have
just
glitter all
curious.
over my face. So, worst case scenario, somebody could think I don't do this all the time.
Fair. Good point.
But I might pop over to a costume shop and
All right.
see if they have any adult minion costumes or
Okay.
something.
Very nice.
Yeah.
Excellent. Okay. Well, good luck tonight at the show.
Thank you
Good luck
so
with the rest
much.
of your tour dates.
Thank you so much.
And thank you to everyone at Audiotree, sound crew, video crew. Have a wonderful and spooky Halloween next time.
Yeah.
Thank you very much, everybody.